construction of the IMF and the World Bank were led by the victors of the Second World War, the US, and to a lesser extent, Britain. This led to the undemocratic governance of these institutions, which were largely skewed towards the interest of the US.
The World Bank came into Indonesia in 1992 with the loan amount 92 million US dollar, and with that loan they attached a conditionality where the government had to involve the private sector, and the impact of that is the poor have to pay the most expensive water in the country, including in the region.
World Bank IMF is pushing many infrastructure projects in India like bullet train, metro trains, and the projects of coals and mining, which is affecting the livelihood of many Indian peoples, indigenous peoples, workers.
IMF give the condition to the Bangladesh government in 2012 that if Bangladesh government want to take the $1 billion loan, then the condition that introduced, implemented and suggested or prescribed the IMF, that is VAT, new VAT Act. The new VAT Act, it is the uniform rate that 15%. VAT in rate is all aspect, and it will be uniform. So at present there are different kinds of stages of VAT rate, that is 3%, 1%, 5%, 10%, depends on the product and the commodity. But if this VAT Act pass, then the price and the other living cost will be increased. That will directly hamper the poor and marginalized people of the Bangladesh.
When the developing world suffered from the debt crisis in the 1980s as a result of unilateral policy decisions of the global north, the IMF and the World Bank disguised themselves as saviors of indebted economies, but in reality, they only served as vehicles of the neoliberal project, which further deepened debt-related domination.
The establishment of the Bretton Woods institutions created a blueprint which redesigned the world economy. This led to extreme poverty and inequality. Because of this, organizations from all over the world, led by movements from the South, formed the Jubilee South Coalition, which committed to a common analysis, vision, and strategy for overcoming the effects and consequences of debt-related domination in the lives of peoples, countries, and the environment.